Okay, so I'm going to show you guys now how to polygon model. Okay, very important that you understand that polygon modeling can seem quite ambiguous to understand, but if you focus, it's actually a lot easier than you think. So what I always tell people to use to create polygon, or to do polygon modeling, is to use a plane. And a plane is a flat object. Now, I'm going to show you real quick by rotating, and how I rotate is by holding the Alt and middle mouse button. Okay? Hold Alt, middle mouse button, and you can see that this is a flat object here. Okay? But what we'll do is we're first going to convert this object into a polygonal model. Okay? And by doing that, all we got to do is select the plane, right click, go down to convert to, and if it'll let me, convert it to edible poly. Hold on, let me redo this here real quick. Right click, convert to edible poly. Okay. Now this is considered an edible poly, and what we can do here is to create whatever it is we're creating. All you have to do is you have to select an edge or a vertex. Okay, but mostly you're going to start this with an edge, and to get to that, these are your different selection types. So this is vertex, and what it does is it allows you to select vertices like this one right here. Okay, so that way you can warp or morph your object however which way you want. The edge, which is number 2 hotkey, allows you to move an entire edge of your surface. The border will let you select the entire object's open areas. So basically, like an open area would be if there was another piece connected to here, this one wouldn't be open. So it's wherever there's no connecting points. This is polygon. Polygon will let you select the whole piece. An element will select the whole piece again too. Now let's say you have two pieces attached together. The element will let you select between the two. Now we're going to use an edge, and what I'm going to show you guys is how to add more edges so you can create your object. So what you'll do is holding down the Shift key and clicking the left mouse button, you can drag out a new vertex. And you can continue to do so. Now here's the thing. When you're doing 3D modeling, the key here is that you don't want to just do one and then go grab another one and do it again. Okay, because guess what happens? They're not connected. Okay? The idea is that holding the control key, and if you can't see, there's a little plus sign next to the mouse arrow right here. You're going to go and select all the ones that you want to use. Now if you accidentally select one that you don't want to use, you're going to hold the Alt key, and what you'll now notice is there's a little minus button, and then you just select. Okay? Then again, I'm going to add this one back, hold the Shift key and drag out. That's 3D, this is polygonal modeling right here. What will happen is that, let's just say we're going to create a quick car here. Okay? What will happen is to create the 3D look of it is that you'll take individual polys here, and I did this from the tops, but grab individual pieces here, and you'll raise them up to give it a 3D shape. Pretty cool, huh? Now, real quick, just to make sure you guys know. The way that I'm rotating around this is I'm holding Alt and the middle mouse button. This tool right here, this is your modifier list that you're on. To be selected onto this object, to be able to modify its vertices, its edges, and such, this must be selected. If it's not, then I can't. So you have to come up here, select it, and then you can select the one you want to use. Okay? To deselect from it, just click again. Now, I'm going to try to teach you guys a few of the tools here. You guys can review this tutorial that I'm doing right now on the capture at your own discretion. But what you can do here is there's all these little extra things you can do. For instance, Quick Slice. Quick Slice lets you add more vertices. Let me show you how to do extrusions here. So to extrude, let's say you want to create like a block that comes out of here. So what you do is you select this piece by hitting number 4, or which is the polygon mode right here, and you're going to hit extrude. Now I usually use this little box right next to here just because it lets me play with the settings by dragging out these numbers right here. But I can create a box coming out of what we just created. If I don't like it, I can hit cancel. There's also inset, which will create a little box inside of this box. Let's see here. Let's say I screw up and I delete a section and I can't get it back. We can go back to up here to edge mode, select the object, hold shift, and drag out a new piece. But the problem is now it's not connected. Well, what we do is we switch to vertex mode here. And then we go down to target weld. And we select the piece that we want to weld, and we're going to weld it together. And I'm using middle mouse button here to move, to pan. And just click again, and now it's back. Voila. Okay. And that's that for this tutorial.